Hello Scorpio, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we'll be doing your February monthly tarot forecast, tarot reading. You can check out your sun, moon, and or rising sign in regards to these videos, or really any placement within your birth chart of your liking. In order to receive the guidance that you are seeking. So down below, you can find the information to my business pages. It's White Shadow Spiritual Advising on Facebook and Instagram. However, I'm not using the Facebook anymore. I'm only going to be using the Instagram from now on. So all daily tarot and new updates and stuff like that are going to be found on my Instagram page. If you would like a reading with me, please message me through one of those platforms. Also down below, if this reading really helps you and you feel compelled to, you can send me a donation or a tip to help support my work and all of the free content that I'm offering you guys. All right, so don't forget to subscribe and like this video and send this to a Scorpio friend or loved one. All right, Scorpio, so February is going to be it's going to be challenging for you, because I feel that you guys are working your way out of a situation that you don't want to be in anymore, that is very difficult for you. Difficult for you to be in, and probably also difficult for you to leave. And this month you will have to come to a decision on what you are going to do about this. So the first card you are receiving is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles very much speaks about feelings of being left out, maybe even being lied to, feelings of being like the third wheel, the third person, not being totally invited to the party, not feeling included. So in this card, you see these men, and they are battered and bruised, and they are out in the cold. Yet behind them is the Five Pentacles, which is supposed to be on like a chapel or something like that, and it represents warmth, and they have their backs turned to that. So pretty much what that is representing is not fully accepting the help and the resources that you have around you in order to get yourself out of this situation and into a better circumstance, a better environment. So really, during the month of February, you guys are going to have to, take off the rose-colored glasses and stop denying the truth, and stop denying the help that people are trying to give you. I feel that maybe for some of you, people are trying to step in when you don't really want them to, and that's not really okay. However, I feel your guidance is to open up more to that, because you know that you need to get out of this situation or do something about it. So stop trying to deny the help. Set your boundaries, but also accept the help, because you need it. I think you guys are kind of just fronting a little and having a hard time, just doing what needs to be done. Also, with the Five of Pentacles, this can talk about victimhood and really putting yourself into that energy of victimization. So that needs to stop. This card can also represent like poverty, and poverty can reference many things besides money. But if you want to talk about money in this sense, then the Five of Pentacles is pretty much saying to you that you have a way out of this. If you feel you're down on money, you have a way to not be down on money. You're not embracing the resources that you have when it comes to how you can make more money, accepting the help that you need. If you need help paying your bills, during this time, of course, a lot of people are really struggling with money. Don't be afraid to get the help that you need. Yes, okay. So also, when it comes to money, also keep in mind money is purely a physical item. It is not necessarily a spiritual item. Money isn't something you're trying to pull out of the, the ethers, the astral realm. It is something that is purely in our physical reality. So it's actually not that hard to manifest. But the energy of money in this society is so heavy because if I don't have money, I can't pay my bills, I can't eat, I can't provide for my kids or my family. So people naturally have a negative perspective on money. So really try to work on that this month. Even if you feel like you don't have a negative perspective, it can always improve, right? Because that's how heavy the energy of money is on this earth. So the next card you're receiving, Scorpio, is the Two of Swords. So there's a lot to this card. Scorpios, I would totally recommend you guys getting a reading. I've just spent, a good amount of time on the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords has a lot of meaning to it as well. So go get a reading, whether it's from me or someone else. Go get a reading. Okay. So the Two of Swords, so you see this girl here, and she is sitting down with two swords, like in a protection type pose, with the moon behind her and her back facing the water, and she's also blindfolded. So, oh, I'm sorry, I dropped my card. So the depiction on this card very much represents, first of all, being blindfolded, not accepting the truth. Back face towards the water. You don't want to fully step into your emotional body because it's trying to reveal something to you, and what it's trying to reveal to you, you don't want to hear. And the swords protecting, it's like you're on the defense. You are looking, behind your back a lot. You might feel jumpy even. And this is because you're not admitting the truth to yourself, and you feel what is going on, but you're not fully stepping into it because you don't want to be hurt. But you have to understand that at the end of the day, the more that you push the truth to the side, the more painful it's going to be for you, because the truth is not just going to magically go away, right? So you might as well just embrace it fully now. So the Two of Swords can also represent someone in this situation not willing to compromise, not willing to listen, not willing to change with you. Maybe you are in a relationship where you feel like you're evolving and changing and compromising and collaborating, and this other person just is not. And that's not good. The moon in the background of this card, anytime you see a moon, and I mean, the next card getting is the Eight of Cups. There's a moon back there too. Anytime you see a moon in a tarot card, it represents illusions, things coming to the surface, you not knowing everything just yet, and things being revealed. The moon always reveals things for us and always exposes people, places, things, situations, circumstances. So the Two of Swords is pretty much like a clash, maybe two people being too headstrong, having to come to a decision, and again, taking them blindfolds off. Your emotional body is trying to tell you something, and you are not listening. There's definitely an essence with these two cards of you not listening and not fully accepting the help that is there, the physical help and the spiritual help. So the next card with the Eight of Cups, this is the search for something more meaningful, specifically spiritually and emotionally, because the Suit of Cups represents our emotional body, spirituality, sexuality, subconscious, creative energy. And so with this card, you see this man and he's walking away. So there's very much this essence here of like, your back's turned towards something and now you're finally going the other way. So what I see this as, you going into the opposite direction towards the help and resources that are already around you that you really need to open yourself up to. So the Eight of Cups, again, this is a time of revealing illusions. This is a time of revealing your truth to yourself and fully speaking that. The active search for something more meaningful is going to prove very beneficial for you. It's like the energy of meeting the universe halfway. If you are actively seeking higher circumstances, the higher perspective and more meaningful experiences, the universe will meet you halfway and bring that to you. And so the month of February is going to be essential in you doing this process and understanding that if you just stay complacent, nothing's really going to change. Things will only get more tedious and harder to handle. You know, it's going to kind of be one of those situations where it's like, let go or be dragged. You know, the universe and time and the natural cycles of universe and time does not wait for anyone. So if you allow this ideal opportunity within this cycle that you're in to just pass you by, it's going to be very, very difficult. It's going to be a lot more difficult than stepping into the truth of the situation that you're in. Yeah, okay. So the last card you're receiving, Scorpio, is the Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Rods. So this is a card of swiftness. So what I am feeling from this is, if you guys really heed and listen to this guidance, going into the month of March, you're going to catapult forward into what you actually want. Keep in mind that if you're in a situation that's not ideal for you, you will block the progress and success and manifestations that you want. You have to be in the right place at the right time, around the right people, and the right version of yourself to be able to accept the opportunities and the manifestations that you are looking for. So with the Eight of Rods, it's very much like the analogy of like a bow and arrow. So you see these rods and they're just like shooting through the sky. And like with a bow and arrow, you have to pull it back for it to shoot forward. So with the Eight of Rods, it's pretty much representing if you feel like you've been pulled back, if you feel like you're in a space of pause, then you are about to be shot forward. But this will only happen if you guys heed the messages of these three cards. You have to work through the lessons of these three cards in order to break free. But break free you will do if you do listen. And this is like the other side of the coin, you know. Once you really step into this, you will alleviate this situation and you will step into the place you actually want to be in. I feel like I want to say to you guys, whatever person, place, or thing is in your life right now, a job, a job, a person, a living circumstance, whatever's in your life right now, it's giving you issues, it cannot go with you to the next level. It will only hold you back and continuously hold you back. So really keep that in mind and know that you will be shot forward into sudden opportunities and great potential if you work through this process and you surrender to the cycle that you're currently in. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, Scorpio. Go get a reading because there's a lot more to this. I could probably talk about these four cards for another hour. Seriously, so go get a reading and good luck to you guys and many blessings to you.